Hey, it's Sunday, September 6th, and this video is from last week that I never uploaded it because it takes me so long to edit them, get them all pieced together. And yeah, I'm terrible with it. I'm trying to get better at editing, trying to get faster with it, but it takes me hours. I'm working on it, I promise. I'm trying to get better, trying to get faster. I'm trying to get more consistent with this. So here's last week's video. Hey, happy Sunday. We just got back from my walk. Um, we did 40, almost 50 minutes, no, a little over that, almost an hour of walking this morning with Andy, and feel good. Tired. It wasn't as intensive or strenuous as running, but it was still a very, very good workout. And I'm getting ready to weigh myself. So I did my official weigh-in on Friday, and I was 277 and some change. I think 277.8 maybe. I don't remember. So today's Sunday. So I've done good over the weekend on Saturday. Saturday. I haven't eaten my breakfast yet. So I don't know what it's going to be today. I was drinking a little bit of water. So we'll see. I'm going to step on the scale now and see what happens. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna step up. 275. Look at that. That is beautiful. 275. It is crazy to me that in less than 6 pounds, I'll be in the 260s. But it's been years, almost a decade that I've been that weight. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, banana roll up, nice low calorie. I did get some rice cakes. So I'll be using those as snack supplements instead of Pringles or peanut butter crackers and things like that. It'll be a much better option. And all last week I didn't do any snacking. It was a tough week, but I made it. I have lost since last Sunday about 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Huge, huge. So I'm gonna go eat, go shower, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. And it's early in the morning. And I just got up early from working late last night. So I'm very tired. And Andy got interrupted with her sleep. She's very tired. So we're not going out running today. We're gonna go walking later on at some point, but we're just beat. But I'm down here trying to relax and trying to just, I don't know, wrap my head around things that I've been thinking, and I figured I'd come on here and talk about them. So a week ago Sunday, I realized that I was snacking way too much. Most of my meals were between 300 and 500 calories. 600 I think was the highest, which was good. But my snacks that Sunday were over 700 or 800 calories total for the day. So I had a problem. On top of that, I found myself nitpicking not nitpicking, nickel and diming myself with my calories. I'm down here with, I was trying to wrap my head around all this stuff. I'm playing around with my new airbrush and my miniatures. So like I said before, when I sit down here and paint, I think. So I've been thinking about my eating and my issues with control and with my snacking.
and I found myself nickel and diming myself for calories with my snacks. And what I would do is, I love this thing. This thing is super cool. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a little orc guy. But anyway, I found myself um, nickel and diming myself for my calories. Now, what does that mean? What I would do is I could feel myself starting to get complacent again, right? And comfortable. I don't have to log this. I don't have to log these calories. So what I would do is I would excuse it by telling myself, oh, well, this, a serving of this popcorn is a cup and a half. And that cup and a half is only 100 calories. So I'm just going to grab a handful. I went a little nosh. And the handful was, I don't know, 15 calories, 10 calories, whatever. And I wouldn't log it. I'd eat it. And it was just one handful, right? That's all. But I wouldn't log it. I think I'm running out of paint. And so normally, on the normal circumstances, oh, I'm out of air. What's going on here? Under normal circumstances, it's not a terrible problem. For me, that is a problem. Why? Because that's the kind of stuff that I do to trick myself that I'm in control and I don't need the strict diet, the strict calorie counting, the strict regimen that I'm on that's been leading me to this success. So I did that and I ate a handful of popcorn without logging it 9-10 times. And each time, the handful got a little bit bigger. Because it's not a lot of calories. Not a big deal. I don't have to worry about it. It's just a snack. And I wasn't logging it. Was I not logging it because I didn't want to face the music of going over my calories? Because that Sunday, I definitely went over. For sure. So was it me just not wanting to face the music of going over my calories because I was eating extra popcorn and extra snacks? I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know why I didn't log them. I don't know what the deal was. All I know is that I started to fall into that same mindset of, I got this, I'm good, I got this. Time to clean. Sunday night, when I finished all my calories for the day, and I realized that my goal was like 2,300 something. And I was at like 2,250 or something like that, right? So I was under, woo woo. But all my popcorn was there and it wasn't accounted for. So I knew that I was lying to myself. So I realized it, I recognized it, and I cut that shit off. So when I weighed myself the Friday before, I was like 285, something like that, right? That was my goal. My goal was 290. I was 280 something. Woo woo, great. And I hadn't lost weight in a little while. And then I had my next weigh-in last Friday. My weigh-in for last Friday, my goal was under 280. And when I weighed myself Sunday morning, I was 286. Something like that. Something like that. I don't remember. So immediately I was like, oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to hit my goal. I'm going to be disappointed in myself. What did I do? And I could feel myself starting to get upset. Starting to doubt myself. Starting to come down on myself. That's not good. For me, for anybody that's not good, for me, that's really, really bad. I was already pissed off that, I was at 277, which is awesome, right? Let's not forget that. But I was at 277 on last Friday, which again, super awesome. I'm not discounting that. I was at 277 Friday, and Sunday, I was around 277, 276, something like that, right? Monday morning, when I woke up, I was 278. So what do? I decide on Sunday night, I'm not going to snack all week. Told myself, you want to eat? You want to overeat on Sunday? You're not going to eat anything all week. Punishment, right? Go in the corner, that kind of thing. Really, it was to prove to myself that I was snacking because I wanted to. Because in the moment, I was telling myself, I'm hungry. No. This was to prove to myself that I was snacking because I wanted to, not because I was hungry, not because I needed to, but because I wanted to. To prove to myself that it was a bad habit, right? And not returning back to normal. To prove to myself that this is the kind of behavior that I'm out to stop. So all last week, I didn't snack one time. I spent all week, Monday to Sunday, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is a banana with peanut butter rolled up in a tortilla. Delicious. 400 and some odd calories. Lunch, usually something small. Between, 3 to 500 calories. Dinner, same. I made some dinners that were very low calorie, very, very good. Some of the servings were under 280, under 300, which were great. So long story short, I didn't snack one time at all last week. So I went from 286 and some change on Sunday to my goal was under 280, and I had 277. 277. That was this past Friday, going on almost a week ago. So awesome. Again, super awesome. I loved it. I was super excited about it, and I still am. Then Sunday comes, and I hit my week. I finished Sunday. Monday comes. I hit my week of completed no snacking. And what happens? I say, I did it. I'm going to try to see what happens when I go back to snacking. So I start snacking again very, very lightly. Rice cake here and there. Crackers and peanut butter, something really, really, literally a small snack. And it was fine. I was still well under my calorie goal for the days. And I was doing good. But since Monday, every day, I've been snacking a little more and not as healthy. And it's the same cycle all over again. So what happens? Every day when I wake up, I weigh myself. After I relieve myself in the bathroom, I weigh myself again. Because that's my true weight, right? And usually I'm going, throughout the course of the week, I'm going down. Even if it does, spike here and there, because your weight does fluctuate with hydration and whatnot, and that's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. But over the course of 7 days, I personally should be seeing a drop. Even if it does fluctuate day to day, I should be seeing a drop. So last Friday, I was 277. I wake up this morning, 277. So what does that tell me? Let's figure it out. So yesterday, I had plenty of calories left. I had great lunch, breakfast, and lunch. So my wife made Golden Grams s'mores bars, right? Cut them up into the suggested serving size, which was 24 bars. Each bar is about 170 some odd calories. Fine. It's all sugar, marshmallows, chocolate, sugar, and cereal, right? Very good. All sugar. Horrible snack. One every now and then, fine. Yesterday, I had a bar and a half on top of a rice cake with a slice of ham on it, and I still had calories left over because I had a really light lunch. So on the way to the gym yesterday, I got myself from Wendy's a pineapple slushy freezy thing, which basically was amounted to like a pineapple soda flavored icy. I got a small, which was only 210 calories according to the thing. Then I came home after karate and I was starving, right? Starving. There's that mindset again. So I had a banana. So my calories yesterday were about 450. All of that stuff that I ate, right? The extra dessert, the icy, the rice cakes and ham, which, mind you, together it's only about 100 calories. Still, interrupting that fasting time between breakfast and lunch and between lunch and dinner with a snack because I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry, or if I'm being more honest, because I want to. None of that tastes as good or makes me feel as good as waking up in the morning and seeing the numbers on the scale go down. So I don't know. I don't know that I can stay forever as not snacking. What I've learned is that if I'm going to snack, I need to significantly up my activity, my physical activity, to make up for it. Because I enjoy the pace at which I'm losing weight. This is supposed to be a slow process that happens over the course of weeks and months, and for some people, years. I get that, right? But going from losing 10 pounds in a week to not losing any? What? So I weighed myself every day this week, and I was between 276 and 278 every day. And I woke up today and I saw that number on the scale and I got pissed. I got pissed at myself because I got that stupid slushie yesterday because I wanted it, and I had that dessert bar yesterday because I wanted it. And waking up this morning, I'm pissed because I could have been 274 this morning or 273 this morning from Sunday, right? Throughout the course of the week, but I'm not. So instead of feeling bad about myself and instead of beating up on myself and being upset, I am upset, but I'm mad. I'm pissed at myself. And instead of channeling that into give me some more food to make me feel better, I'm down here working with my paints, documenting what I'm feeling, because I don't want that anger to turn into self-loathing, right? To then turn into food. It's important that you stick to your goals. It's hard. And if, my plan, my regimen, my story isn't going to work for everybody, but it works for me. And when I deviate from that path of success, right, I don't get success anymore. Imagine that. So I need to stick to that. I need to stay on the path that's been giving me success, not deviate from that path until I get to my goal, right? I've talked about that staircase and each pound I lose, each mini goal that I make, whether it's on scale victories or not. Every milestone that I hit is another step. And if I step off to the side of that staircase to celebrate, that staircase is still there. That staircase is still there staring at me, high as can be. And I'm on the side eating one of those damn bars or sipping my slushie, just like, that's a big staircase. And I'm pissed. I have a long way to go, and I can't afford to sabotage myself. Having a week like this week where I didn't lose any, it's something to figure out over time. But maybe weeks like this week are just as important as weeks like last week. Because a week like last week where I was full of success and full of weight loss and full of goals and, hitting milestones, right? That's one reality that I want to achieve that is not sustainable, right? Nobody goes only eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 1,100 calories a day, right? That's not sustainable. Weeks like this week, where I'm not sleeping as much because I'm working late, or I'm eating more snacks, or not only am I eating more snacks, but I'm also eating more crap. Weeks like this week are a very stark reminder of where I was. Weeks like last week are where I want to be. And I have to find that middle ground and get there. And then when I get there, find a way to stay there. But I can't worry about what I did to get out of that week in the negative, right? I can't worry about what I did wrong. I just need to use that as a reminder of where I'm coming from. Use that as encouragement for where I want to go. Not beat up on myself for having a week where I didn't lose weight, because I didn't gain weight either. I didn't gain weight. That's huge. That's huge. One of my biggest fears was, I hope I don't hit 280 again. I'll hit 280 when I stop talking about this, when I stop allowing myself to feel this anger. I'll hit 280 again when I stop counting my calories and when I stop going out in the mornings for walking. I'll hit 280 again and 290 again and 300 again when I'm pissed at myself and I get sad. And instead of getting angry and working through it like we are, I get sad about it and I keep it inside and I don't tell anybody and I eat, right? Those are my old habits that I'm trying to break. So here we are today. It's my compressor. Here we are today with, I have some renewed vigor. I don't know what you want to call it, but I have a new sense of how important this is, right? Because I haven't forgotten how important it is, but I kind of forgot, right? If that makes any sense. So back to no snacking, effective immediately, not at the start of the next week or whatever other excuse I'd want to tell myself. Back to making these videos on the regular basis as opposed to once every 5 days, right? Because I have to talk about this. I felt bad the week before last when it was happening. I felt bad when, I hit 286 and I didn't lose any weight and I didn't talk about it, right? And that's what led to that weekend of hyper snacking and eating too much and feeling bad. So back to doing this on the regular, back to what works. I find myself not happy, and instead I used to eat. Now I find myself not happy, and I fight to change. Whatever that change is, I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for the me that I want to be, not the me that I am. I'm fighting for the days that are hard and the days that are sad, the days that I don't want to move. I'm fighting for the guy in me that's fighting to get out. It's a constant fight. It's a constant struggle. But I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping because nothing in the world that I could eat tastes as good as watching those numbers go down, as feeling the success, feeling that feeling of victory. It's important. It's important. Going running in the mornings, we do laps around a parking lot, and we started where 3 laps I was totally gassed and winded. Then we went to 4 laps. Now we're doing 5 laps without stopping, and it's a huge deal for me because 5 laps is 4.5 laps or whatever it is. It's just about a mile. which means my big behind can run almost a mile without stopping. That's big, right? I was at a point where I could run 6 miles without stopping when I was training for my half marathon, which reminds me, I'm going to do a half marathon next year again. That's one of my goals. But getting to a point where I can go a mile without stopping, right? If I can do 2 laps without stopping, I can do 3 when I get there. If I can get to 3, I can definitely get to 4, so on and so forth. Now I'm at the point where if I can get to a mile without stopping, I can definitely get to a mile and a half. And when I get there, I can get to 2 and then 3, right? It gets longer and longer, it gets better and better. I push past my limit, right? My limit was 3 laps, now my limit was 4. My limit was 4 laps, now my limit's 5. So I have a goal that I'm constantly striving to achieve. And when I hit that goal, then I work to get past that goal. So eventually, 5 laps becomes 6, 6 becomes 10, 10 becomes 15, 1 mile becomes 2, becomes 3, 5 pounds lost becomes 10, becomes 20, becomes 30. It's a pattern, and it's a pattern of success that I'm going to fight for. It's a pattern of success that you should fight for, no matter what success it is that you're trying to get. Don't stop fighting for you and for what you feel that you deserve, right? What you feel that you deserve, what you feel that you need or that you want in your life, fight for it. Nobody's going to fight for you as hard as you will. Nobody's going to get your success other than you. Everybody around you will support you and lift you up, or they should. They should support you and lift you up. And if they're not, that's a different conversation. But fight for yourself. Fight hard. Fight strong. And fight. Fight. Keep going. I'm going to, if you need help fighting, I'm right in your corner. Reach out to me. Comment on the video. Reach out to me on Facebook. Call me on my cell. Stop me on the street. Whatever you need. If you need somebody to be in your corner, I'm right there. If you need somebody to talk to help you fight, I'm right there. I've gotten plenty of support, and I'd love to give it back. So if you need it, reach out. Keep fighting. Keep hitting those goals. And once we get to the finish line, we set the next goal. All right? See ya.